Alright guys, so welcome to my channel if you're new here, and thank you for coming back. If you subscribed or you just like me and my weird rants. Alright guys, I know that I said that I was going to go ahead and just keep this video going, but I seen how long it was, and I really don't think it's fair for you guys to hear me, my sick voice, just ranting for, I don't know, 3 hours. So, I went ahead and I ended it right here with this deck confession, even though I said that I wasn't going to. And we are moving on to saving goals. So I just filmed this. Like I said, I had to go back. I had to cut it in half because it was way too long. But I'm going to go ahead and say thank you guys for coming back. If you haven't seen the other video, definitely go see that video. We are going to go ahead and talk about this. I'm just going to jump into the video right where I ended. And yeah, I'll see you later. Oh, my cat cries. Meow. Oh, I guess that's all you have to do to stop him. All right. Doing all this together because I don't have time to film all this crap. Oh, God. Can you tell I'm from the East Coast? Alright guys, so with my savings goals, I feel like this is very important. I know people break this up into individual videos, but this one's going to be a long one because I need to get this out. And if I don't know when I'll do it again. So my short-term goals is about 6 months. Okay, so my goal is, number 1 is I want to get like back on a budget. How simple is that, right? Just budget everything out. Just figure it out. So, number 1, back on budget. Number 2, right? I'm going to start sinking funds, start, cash envelopes, figure it out, right? So, start with sinking funds and cash envelopes. I'm telling you though, in December, when I was so mad at myself because I was like, at least if I didn't save anything really, over the last 6 months, at least I knew that I had my sinking funds and the journey that I had originally started with. And then when I got sick, I was out of work and I literally was getting no pay. I don't have a job that pays you every single time you're out sick. I didn't accrue enough apparently, because even though you're full-time, they give you part-time hours and then you're screwed. And so that's basically what happened to me. And so I used the money. It was an emergency. I used the money. Was my rent paid? Yes. Was my electric paid? Yes. Did I make stupid decisions like getting a credit card so I could pay for Christmas? Yeah. But I'm not going to do that this year. All right. Number 3. I want to do an emergency fund. Okay. Emergency fund. In the next 6 months, I am starting small. Remember, we're going to go with simple. I'm going to put $300. I know you're supposed to have $1,000 emergency fund, but that's a long-term goal. When you're living paycheck to paycheck, maybe you can't come up with that $1,000 in the next 6 months. I don't know if I can. If I can, I'm going to be extremely excited. If I can't, I'm not going to beat myself up about it. Because I am living in reality. Because when I don't, I screw my credit score. So, yeah. Number 4. I can count. I know 4. Alright. It says, find out how to pay these damn tolls. So, get tolls paid. Because I got to figure that out. Because I don't want them to cancel my driver's license because I don't know who I owe $3 to. How ridiculous is that? All right, number 5. It says, I keep saying it says. I wrote it down so that way I would know what my goals were, and I kind of thought about it for a while. So, pay at least $5 a month toward my student loans. Pay at least $5 a month toward student loans. Okay, so my friends, basically my payments are in deferment. If you are a low income and you literally barely make any money, which, hi, that would be me, you can get your loans deferred. And when they're in deferment, they don't have interest on them. And so you can make as much payments as you want. You can make $300 a month if you want. You can make $800 a month if you want. It all depends on you and your budget. But when I ended up getting my loans were in what is it called? Like they were in like, it was a couple years ago, and I was working like 4 jobs. And I ended up getting a letter from them, and I can't remember what it was, but basically I didn't qualify for the deferment because I was making so much money. Like I said, I had 4 jobs. And so they were like, look, like, you went to, it wasn't like a bankruptcy. What was it? It was like, I don't know, collections or something, where they were like, you need to do this. And if you show us that you can make, payments, then we'll put you on a deferment. But as of right now, like, because you've ignored us for so long, because I tend to do that too, guys. Yay. Winner over here. I ignored them for so long when they were asking for money that basically they were going to start garnishing me. So I told them straight out, I was like, look, I can't really afford this. And they said, you could just put $5 a month down. Once you pay for 6 months, then after that, we could put you in deferment. And then every time you're in deferment, like, you don't pay anything, but you still owe the money, So it just kind of pauses it. So I was paying $5 until I got to a satisfactory point, and then they put me back into deferment. So I'm telling myself that even if it's just $5 a month, I'm going to put something down toward these student loans, because they are ridiculous. And every single year. And the moment that they come out of deferment, if you don't know about it for 2-3 months, that interest is like $600. Like, that interest is insane. And so, yes, it's something that I'm trying to figure out, okay? Because I'm an adult. I'm in my 30s. I have to figure this out. Okay, number 6. No more Klarna. Because screw them and their helpfulness. It was too helpful for me. And it was too easy. And if something is too easy, it's not for you. Because that means that there's consequences. And that means that you're going to make stupid decisions. If you're me. I'm not you. I can't tell you what to do. But, yeah. Number 7. I'm going to record any change with debt. And that is because I'm a creature of habit, and I bet you any money that, like, my birthday is coming up, and then my son's birthday is coming up, and Easter is coming up, and my aunt's birthday is coming up. I'm pretty sure that I'm going to go on Temu again and buy something. And then how am I going to pay for it? I'm going to pay for it with Klarna. And then I'm going to be paying that every 2 weeks till it's done. And I'm at least putting this in there to cover myself. Because we all know that we fall into patterns. We're not always the brightest, okay? And then I want to get my car payment paid, which is only $500. And he understands. Like I said, he is a very, very nice man. I've never met anybody like him. And my grandfather, I should say, was like him. He reminds me of my grandfather. And I have like this weird connection with him. And I love him. It's weird to say about your mechanic, but I'm telling you, it's very weird to say about your mechanic. But he's just a good person. I'm not trying to take advantage of people. You know what I mean? Alright, so this one right here is my long-term goal, which I'm going to say for 12 months. Okay? My 12 months goals. Because I can't be like, in 8 years, no, I can't do that. I used to do that, and then I would be extremely depressed because you're, 38-year-old woman who has never graduated. Well, I have graduated college, but never got my master's degree in psychology, and I work in a pharmacy for $19 an hour. Like, it's kind of crazy. It's very upsetting. And then you're like, well, at least I fed my kids for, 20 years and kept a roof over their head, except for the times that we were homeless. And you tend to see your dreams fall apart. Don't give up on your dreams, but just be realistic and take them day by day. Okay? Sorry. I'm a very horrible, speaker, to children. Like, I told my kids, I was like, don't do drugs. And they're like, because they're bad for you? And I was like, no, because they're expensive and you can't afford that shit. Like, why would you do that? You're just going to put yourself in debt. You're just going to hurt yourself. You're going to hurt your body. You're going to hurt everybody around you. Don't even do it. And my kids never did drugs. Ever. See? I'm kind of good. I just have different methods. I'm very realistic with everything. All right, so number 1, emergency fund. And the next year, I would like a $1,000 emergency fund. Okay? All right. I want to strictly spend only what is budgeted. I feel like budgeted has 2 T's, but you know what? We're going to leave it with 1 because we live on the edge like that. All right. Credit card debt. And I want to put under $300,000. All right. So we've already established that my credit card debt was $6,000. Okay. If I can get it even at $2,299.99, I'm going to be happy. It just means that next January, I got less to pay, right? Yeah, exactly. So this one right here is for my daughter. I'm going to buy her a car cash. So she is taking driver's ed. She's a smart little girl. She's starting to do, what is it called? Like the driver's lessons with AAA, all that other stuff. But if I can't afford to finance a car, I'm not financing a car for her. I already made that mistake by getting a credit card from a kid. So, for his laptop. So, yeah. I want to pay cash. Even if I have to buy her a little beater car and it's like $1,000 from Pick Yard and then you get somebody to put all that stuff in there, it's fine. My boyfriend, he works on cars. He can do anything. He's amazing. Seriously. Jack of all trades. I don't understand how I'm lucky to be with him. He's amazing and he can fix anything except for my life, apparently. But that's not his problem to fix. It's mine. I'm gonna do it, I promise. All right. Student loan debt decreased by, you ready for this awesome number? $200. 200. I am trying to be as realistic as possible. Can you imagine if I was like $2,000? Where am I getting $2,000 from? I don't even make that a month. So, yeah. I don't have OnlyFans, guys. My feet are really gross. So, and I can't really do anything under the table. I'm not creative. Okay? And I have ADHD and ADD. So, halfway through my projects that I tell people I want to sell, like the candles that I was trying to sell, I lose interest and I never finish them. Yep. It's great. Also, I would like to save money. Save money. for college. And this is going to be for me and for my daughter, because, yeah. Sorry about that, guys. Me and Evie. And then, let's see. I'm going to put for Evie. She doesn't have a job. I've been trying to help her, like, figure out how to get ready for a job, but we've only done one application, so, yeah, see? I'm always like, I'm gonna help you, and then I don't because I'm exhausted. Yeah. So, my other long-term goal is, I just want Christmas to be paid for, because I'm telling you, half of this debt came because of Christmas. So, Christmas paid in cash. There we go. Very simple, right? All right. Now we're going to do our dream setting. Okay, sorry guys. I see that this is really long. It's already like freaking 30 minutes, but all right, dreams. Let's do this quickly, okay? We're going to do my emergency fund. And we're going to do it into 3K. That's how much I would like to do. All right. I'm going to do 0 credit card balances. Credit card balance. Okay. 3 student loans under 10K. 4 20% down on a house, which houses just keep increasing. Like, I'm trying to live in a van. I don't even care, or an RV. And then I live in Rhode Island, so like I've been looking at all these shed houses. Do you know that it's illegal, like, to have a shed house? Do you know how many people could, like, shed houses are cheaper than mini homes or whatever. So say if you had yourself like one of those like little mini homes, is that what they call them? Tiny houses. Right? They could build a whole entire community on like a lot of land. You know what I mean? Like, just get a lot, build a whole entire community, and then charge people what? Like freaking $900, $800 a month? Like, you just pay them, like, with a trailer park, you could pay $800, and then, like, you just buy your trailer and you stick it on there. But they don't have nothing like that here. Like, I've been looking at it, and literally, if you want one of those, it has to be on a dwelling, which means, like, it can't be a personal dwelling. So you have to have a house, and then you could put, like, a mother-in-law suite on the back, made up with a tiny home. Like, how stupid is that? It's like, don't you want to solve the homelessness problem? Like, we have so many people homeless. The people downstairs, right, have a 1-bedroom apartment, and I'm not coming at them at all. Like, they're such nice people, and I pray for them. But, so they work in construction, both or all of them. They all have jobs. They're all gone during the day. Do you know that it's a 1-bedroom apartment down there, and there's 3 grown men, a woman, and her baby that live there? There's 5 people. 5 people. Where do they live in? Like, I live in this this tiny, tiny house, but then they converted the attic into 2 bedrooms. Like, we can't even get in the bathroom. Like, we're always tripping on each other. Like, how are these people living? You know, across the street, the guy, he has a 2-bedroom apartment, or is considered a 2-bedroom apartment, and it's a converted attic, right? They have 4 people living in there. And it's not like, oh, it's like 1-to-1. No, it's literally the guy. Well, I shouldn't say guy. He identifies as a girl, but it's her and her fiance. Then it's their friend, and then they have another girl, biological girl, who's come in and is like moved in with them. And then there's another person who comes and stays all the time, like, because she doesn't have permanent housing. Like, how messed up is this? And you know how much we're paying? My apartment goes for $1,600 a month. The people downstairs pay like, I think it's like $1,450 for a 1 bedroom. They told me that they paid $2,000 on the other apartment. I'm like, how? How are you guys paying? Like, no one can afford anything. And if you buy a lot of land and then you just put these tiny homes on them and let people purchase like their own tiny homes because they could be on wheels and just put there, build a foundation, whatever. Oh my God. Like, I should run for president. I fix everybody else's problems but my own. I'm just kidding. But they wouldn't want me. They wouldn't want me. They're like, she's insane. Oh God. But yeah, it drives me insane because in order to keep my daughter in the school that she's in, if I was to buy a house over there, I would have to have, I don't even know. They're the cheapest houses I've ever seen over in my daughter's area where she goes to school. 475,000. The cheapest I've ever seen was a house, and it was what is it called, like a foreclosed house that had mold in it, and you had to sign a paper saying that, like, in order to enter the house, because the house had so much mold damage, and that house was $350,000. I was like, are you serious? Like, you don't even get a house. You just get like this little plot of land that you have to pave away and then build a house on top of it. It's crazy. I don't know. Tantrums. This is why I'm gonna have to split this video up. And it's probably edited all weird because of me and my tantrums. Okay. So, 5. We're gonna do student loans. Right? Oh, we already have student loans decreased by 10,000. Okay. I'm gonna save money. I'm just gonna put it over here. Save money for college because nursing school is not cheap. Don't know how I'm gonna be doing this, but that's a long term, a short term, that's an everything goal. 6 is gonna be, I need to start saving for retirement. I don't even know how to do that. I know I took the Dave Ramsey class, but everything involved having money and 8 jobs, so I don't know. Like, I love Dave Ramsey, don't get me wrong. Like, I feel like a lot of what he teaches is just so great. But the thing, though, is that he's always like, okay, well, you have to eat beans and rice, you have to have a beater car, and then you have to have 4 jobs. Okay, so first of all, I already have a job, right? And at this point, when I was having 2 jobs, but I already have a job. I freaking go to school full time. I already eat just the beans because I can't afford the beans and the rice. And my car, like, paid cash beater car, like, crappy. Like, what else am I supposed to do? I can't clone myself to be another person, Dave. Please tell me what I'm supposed to do. So, we're going to figure that out together on this journey, okay? And then at the end, you're going to be like, look, Dana, you did it. You bitching for nothing. All right. And then I want a 700 credit score because I finally was up there and then it all plummeted. All right, let's see. Oh, and then my dream car. Dream car. Do you want to know what my dream car is? It's a Dodge Charger. I know what you're thinking. Why would you want one of those? I don't know. I just really like it. It's really pretty. Okay. All right, let's go to our challenges. So, our challenges that we are going to be working on for 2024, there's only a couple of them, okay? We're going to do emergency fund. Right? We're going to do Silver Scream Con because I go every single year. If you guys don't know what that is, you're missing out. It's a horror con put on by Ice Lake Hills, Spencer Charnas, out here in the East Coast. Spencer Charnas, sexiest man alive. I love him. Ice Lake Hills, one of the best bands ever. It's between him and Ice Lake Hills, Motionless in White, and Korn. are like my favorite. I am an emo child that grew up to just love new metal, and just I'm still in that black phase. Where like phase, okay? PHASE. Yeah. Where everything in my wardrobe is black, everything around me is gothic, everything, is just, yeah. They said it was a phase. It's not a phase, it's a lifestyle. I don't know. I'm even raising little emo babies right now. But it's okay. I have my $1 challenges. And then 4 is going to be my weight loss. My weight loss challenges. And then I think I'm going to do my Christmas challenge. Oh, my nose is filling up, guys, again. Christmas challenge. And then I want to do this one right here because, yeah, I definitely need to work on this because this is what threw me overboard.